Greetings, hello and welcome to Judge Me Based on My Past Commander Decks. Part 1. First up on this list we have Elminster, who can cast a lot of expensive spells for cheap by scrying a lot, or alternatively exile them for a lot of small dragons, which can then be buffed by anthem effects or run your opponent. Since I feared that this deck and Da Vinci might play way too similarly, I got rid of this deck as I constructed Da Vinci. Coming up next is Anthrax, the Quake Mole, which is probably the strongest deck that I've built thus far. The strength of this deck lied in its simplicity, because all of its cards were either focused on combat tricks or protecting you or your commander. This deck often ended an entire game in just one combat phase. Runa Grand Squall was my first attempt at an adventure deck. I wanted to build adventures because on paper the versatility of having two effects on one card sounded amazing. Due to how adventures work, I packed in some cast from exile synergy for good measure. This resulted in a deck that always had resources available. But when I played the deck, the aforementioned versatility felt like it came at the cost of severely undertuned cards on both sides. And no matter what I did, everything felt like it had zero impact. Goron, the Wise Mentor, was my second attempt of building an adventure deck. My previous failures and findings led me to try out this commander and copy the adventures. Changing out the color red for white led me to focus more on a token-based strategy instead of the cast from exile themes. This made adventures feel a lot less undertuned to me. And even though this approach worked a lot better than my previous attempt, this deck somehow never really clicked with me, and so I waved adventures goodbye for good. And with that we've reached the end of this short. Thanks for watching. Was there ever a deck that you regret getting rid of? And what were the reasons for getting rid of it in the first place? Do you agree with the reasonings I gave for getting rid of some of my decks? Please make sure to tell me in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. This has been Kletcher, till next time.